Good morning. Thank you so much for joining me for this week's episode of Read, Watch, Listen. My read this week is Jeffrey Gitomer's The Little Red Book of Selling. It was introduced to me by one of the best salespeople in the world, in my opinion, Michael McLeod, when I was visiting him in Maine about 10 years ago and was getting ready to embark on a journey that was going to require me to sell myself. I bought it in the airport and read it on the airplane on the way home, took copious notes. So simple, so simply put. Most people don't know how to sell, and he just laid out the basics. For someone who grew up without knowing the principles of selling, he just made it crystal clear. It's not easy to do. That's why they pay salespeople the big bucks. But these days, everybody has to sell something, whether it's themselves or an app they've created or something they're writing. Even if you're just interviewing for a job, you're selling yourself. The Little Red Book of Selling by Jeffrey Gitomer just makes it really super easy. Read it. Okay, now for this week's watch. Get ready for it. It's Dirk. That's right, it's about Dirk Nowitzki, the basketball player. What? If you know me, you're saying to yourself, Christine Smith is recommending a sport movie? She doesn't even know how many innings are in a basketball game. Come on, I'm not that bad. I know there are 4 innings. Anyway, I would not have gone to see this movie. It was not even on my radar. If my 2 favorite people in the world hadn't invited me to go, I would have missed it. And that would have been a shame, because this movie isn't about basketball. It's not even about sports. It's about love. It's about leaving your homeland. It's about loyalty and work ethic and trust and betrayal. Really, really well done. I really enjoyed it, much to my surprise, and I think you will too. It's Dirk. Okay, now for this week's listen, it's You and I by Lady Gaga. It's a little bit of a surprise. It doesn't sound like her other stuff. It's not nearly as poppy. It's about good love gone bad and how sometimes, even when it's gone bad, you can't quite wash it off. It's just a really great listen. It doesn't sound like her at all. Everybody I ask when it comes on said pick some female country star, but it's not. It's Lady Gaga, and she's a genius songwriter, and I really like this one. I think you will too. Listen to it. And thanks for joining me this week. I'll see you next week.